All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We are now a little more than 2 weeks in Atlanta, and we have found a job, which is amazing. And now we are sorry, guys. So right now we have found a job, but we still have to find a crib, and we still need stability. We still need to be able to pay our rent, our bills. So this is just the beginning of our journey here. So far the vibes have been really good. We just celebrated a birthday yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday. Today is September 5th, 2025. And my birthday was September 4th, and it was great. We went to Rocksteady for dinner, which is a really cool spot in Atlanta, if you guys don't already know. And then we went upstairs to a little club slash lounge area, more of a club. But that was really cool and really convenient. So shout out Rocksteady in Atlanta. These past 2 weeks have been pretty tough for me. I've been looking for a job every day. I've been applying to jobs every day. And I actually ended up taking a job. It was a sales job that didn't necessarily, it wasn't the job for me, to be honest. If I was in a different situation, probably would have worked out. But in this situation, we needed something a little more stable. So we ended up actually leaving that job yesterday on my birthday. Kind of just walked out of the building, actually. I don't recommend doing that, but I just kind of checked out mentally, and I just knew it wasn't for me. So I dipped. And then I told myself, I'm not going to go home until I find a job. And that's what I did. So I was lucky enough to find a job yesterday in a great location in the city. Not going to say where it is just because I don't know who's viewing this, and I don't know who's going to view this. And I just don't want any issues with the new job, anything like that. Hope you guys understand. But if you're a close friend of mine, always, you can hit me up and we can talk if you really want to know. But yeah, so we have secured a job, and now we have about a little under 2 weeks to find a job. I'm sorry, not a job, but a house, someplace to stay. So right now, if you guys don't already know, I am currently staying with my cousin for a month. He was nice enough to let me stay at his home. Shout out Dom and Elena. Really appreciate y'all. Again, seriously, much love. So really, y'all are everything. Appreciate it. So we have about less than 2 weeks to find someplace to stay. And I'm sure we can do it, but now that we have a job, we can kind of breathe a little bit and focus on our next task at hand, which is finding, a place to stay. And we have been looking on places like Facebook Marketplace. That's really like kind of the direction we're heading in. I mean, anytime you are looking to get a place, you need to make 3 times the rent, and that's usually how it goes. And if you have no job or money already coming in, kind of hard to prove that you can pay that rent. So they're really just not going to lend to you or let you lease or anything like that. So with that being said, we do have a little package we're going to open up. I ordered something from Gymshark, and I know if you guys know me, you know that I have my brand Permanent Pump, and it's a fitness brand. And I actually probably stop buying fitness stuff and actually work on my fitness brand, but I promise you guys that is coming soon. I'm putting together a team. I've actually kind of already started to put together a team, so things are definitely going to get a lot more serious, coming down the line pretty soon. So expect a drop hopefully by the end of this year. So you guys have something to look forward to, and something I can look forward to. I'm really excited about Permanent Pump. I think it is by far my best creation. And if you guys don't already know, Permanent Pump is a fitness brand that I started back in 2017. And it was just based off the idea that You know, it's something that keeps you going, right? Your permanent pump is what keeps you going. It's what keeps you motivated. It's what keeps you locked in. And for me, that's always been fitness. I love taking care of myself, and I always feel better when I do running, lifting, swimming, any type of exercise, any form of sweat or just high intensity movement is amazing. I love the way it makes me feel, and health and fitness um, is something that's very important. And I feel like more people are moving in the direction and taking those steps to kind of like better their health. So permanent pump is really centered around that, and it's really for anyone who is moving their bodies, trying to be a better person in all aspects of life, just being productive, having that chip on your shoulder. You know what I mean? It's really something that's mental, and soon it'll be physical. So really excited to talk more about that later on down the line. But let's get this package open and just kind of see what we got. We didn't get too much stuff just because I didn't want to spend a bunch of money. Truthfully, I just moved to a new city and I don't have a lot of money. So this was kind of just like a little treat to myself, and just kind of some essential items that I needed. So we got 4 things. And the first thing we got is just a new tee. And this is just a white tee, performance tee. Simple, just basic. I actually really like Gymshark. I always try to kind of like compare my brand to them and kind of like made them my competition. And I don't know, like now I'm kind of in my own lane, but got a lot of love for Gymshark. So this is the first item that we got out of the haul. And then we picked up something else. We got some got some shorts, and these are actually really great. They're like boxers, like boxer briefs, you know what I mean? But they allow you to like put a phone in the pocket, so when you run, you know, your stuff isn't like just moving around in your pocket. So I really like this. And I feel like this is like kind of like a standalone like kind of piece. Like these can be used as shorts. Don't know, like I'll probably like put some shorts on top of them. But I feel like either way you could kind of not wear shorts. But we'll see how that goes, you know, when I use them. So that's cool. And I actually got the same thing, but just in a different color with the shorts, the boxer briefs kind of things. So I got them in neon, which I thought was pretty cool. Just a cool colorway, black and neon, just something I can wear like kind of a lot. And I got these in a size medium, and you got that pocket for your phone, which is great. And then, you know, you can just run to your heart's content. So that's pretty cool. And then for our last item, we just got some shorts. There's some gray 5-inch shorts. Got some pretty neutral colors that I can just wear with just about anything, so I can kind of like mix and match. But that is it for the haul, and that is it for today's video. I'm gonna try and do weekly updates with you guys just so I can keep you included in my life and kind of just what's going on, and you know, get the ball rolling. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you did like the content. If not, no worries, we'll be posting. I'm gonna try and post weekly, like I said, keep you guys updated, but we'll see you in the next one. Peace.